Hello, my name is Daniel Papal. You may know me as the founder, CEO, and general lover of PayPal, the service that everybody loves to use and no one has any complications with or criticisms of ever. We'd like to introduce our brand new cryptocurrency, known as PalPucker. PalPucker is like a little kiss to your wallet. Look at its logo. Look it deeply into its eyes, and you could see it is correctly and honestly protecting your funds. See, PalPucker is backed up by the Ethereum blockchain, and each PalPucker is backed up by an actual fiat currency, so it'll never devalue below at least $1. With PalPucker, you can rest assured that all of your money will not go directly into Nigerian war scams or weird fucking things that may or may not exploit the lives of indigenous people in lands that we've not yet pillaged. Support us today. If you buy $25 of PalPucker now, you'll get an extra $25 of, I don't know, fucking Dogecoin or whatever the fuck the meme currency is right now. Order now!
Hello, and welcome to Insert Title Here, where unlike Overwatch 2, we got our second part. That's right, this is part 2. We're here. Yeah, and I come out swinging. Suck on that one, Blizzard.
Dead company.
Fuck them.
We're in the second arc. That means we're in the golden arc.
That's right. The golden Frieza arc. Why?
Oh, golden. I thought you said goblin arc.
No, gold. I was making a berserk joke. Come on, it's me.
Sorry, I turned my audio up a teeny tiny bit because I'm looking like a little quiet on my end, so...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
A lot of headroom means I have a lot of room to, like, edit shit.
Yeah.
So you never have to worry about being too quiet.
So, when we last left off, I left. And I don't know what happened after that. I went to an anime convention and just stopped kind of caring, so...
Yeah, this motherfucker left us behind in a goddamn warehouse after fucking John murdered Jono, turned into a giant weird, what was it, like a fucking ant or some shit?
I don't
Whatever.
know.
And then David Draymond dressed up as goddamn Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, I think he said it was a fan character, Chronic the...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is, Devon,
Yes?
from the bottom of my cold black soul, I hope you get hit by a motorcycle.
Well, that's just rude. Not to mention
Even
uncalled
better,
for.
Devin, from the bottom of my Jewish dank soul, I hope a coyote hits your car.
Again? That's rude. Rude.
Anyway,
Uncalled
meeting David
for.
Draymond was fucking weird. I didn't think I'd meet my childhood hero in my life, let alone be literally saved by him and then witness him honestly just murder Sonic Underground's theme song, destroy it. Not in like a, oh, that was sick, bro, but like that was bad. That was a really bad song, David. What the fuck was that? Like, we didn't talk about that in the car because I was afraid.
Also, is that the only person I've ever met who likes Sonic Boom on Wii U? What the fuck's up with that?
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
He was like, oh shit, hello. Ah, fuck, he's still here. I'm David Draymond.
Hi, David.
From the band Disturbed, and I have not left Alexander Mogus's house for the last 3 days. How is everybody doing?
I'm doing fine. I came back from an anime convention where I got to meet a lot of wonderful people and a lot of wonderful friends, and all around had a great time. So I also flew for the first time. That was interesting.
That sounds great. I'm glad I was able to save you and your friend's life so that you could go enjoy your anime convention and your first flight.
Thank you, David. It's appreciated.
How are you doing, Adam, my friend, my comrade, my fellow warrior of the metal?
Hi, Dave. I'm fine. I just released my Halloween video.
It was a banger. You should watch it.
You should.
It was a banger. I really enjoyed it.
Apparently, people didn't realize they needed Dead Space set to Silent Hill music until they had it. I was just trying to make a point.
What you need until you have it.
I was trying to make a point about atmosphere, my dude, and apparently it landed.
You know, speaking of your video you did right there, it made me realize that I've played the first Dead Space, and I think it doesn't need a remaster. Actually, upon watching your video, I kind of came to that conclusion. I feel like it's not needed. Like I kind of feel like Resident Evil 4 doesn't need a remaster. I was fully on board with it, but I think a VR experience it's a lot better. It's a lot more what's the word I'm looking for? It's a better idea than a complete remaster, because I would love to play Resident Evil 4 in VR. Like, that just sounds amazing.
Yeah,
I can tell you
my feelings on the Dead Space thing are largely yours. I don't feel like it needs it could use a remaster in the sense of literally just making the graphics look better and maybe fixing a little bit of engine things here and there. But I do not want a remake, especially with no members of the original team. This is just EA rubbing their dick on a property that they had no fucking right to fucking rub their dick on to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, that it's by all means, it should not have existed. Like I stated in the video, this was made by the people who made the Tiger Woods games. The only real project they had worked on before then was the Simpsons game. For like 20, 25 almost years of that studio existing and as EA Redwood, they just made sports games. Like literally, like they made like something stupid like 14 or 15 Tiger Woods in a row. That's what they were known for. That's what they did. Like
the Simpsons game is my favorite video game of all time.
Actually, if I recall, that Simpsons game is actually really solid. The one that's based off the movie, right?
No, the Simpsons game is an original video game with like an original script written by the staff and involving Matt Groening. And shit like that.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, for some reason I thought it was based off of the movie because it came out around the same time.
That makes sense.
A few years after, but yeah, no, I played it. I enjoyed it for what it was. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. I played the DS version first when I was like really sick, and that was great because it was like this little side scroller throwback with like a pet Homer little mini game in between, and that pet Homer was awesome because it was literally a virtual pet, but it was Homer, and you could feed him and raise him and like level him up and all this dumb shit.
Weird.
Yeah, and like I think the plot line was the same across all the games at least, even though the gameplay and the game itself was drastically different depending on which platform you got it on. But like they were very aware they were in a video game, and at one point like they try to like. At least in the DS version, they try to like fucking figure out who's making the game and like escape to the real world, and they meet Will Wright, and they're like, "Who are you?" And he goes, "I'm Will Wright, bitch."
Yeah. That's it.
Doesn't it open with like Bart discovering that he has like they find like the manual for the game, and Bart's like, "Wait, we're in the video game?" And like,
yeah, I think that's like level 2. I think the very first level is Homer in his dream chocolate world.
Yeah, chocolate bunnies. Yeah, he's running out of chocolate bunnies, going chocolate.
I love when the writers are involved in that, like when they're actually working on it, but not current Simpson writers. I'll take it.
Well, it was funny because even at the time, like the series wasn't great, but like the video game was.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because it was something completely different. Like it was, hey, we've written this show now at that point for 20 odd years. Do we want to try our hands at a video game for shits and giggles? And I think because it was so different, I think they kind of realized there are no rules here. We can kind of do whatever the fuck we want.
Exactly, and that's why it's so good. I think that's also why Hit and Run is also really good too. Like, yeah, it's a GTA clone, but they went off with that game.
I say Hit and Run, and what's the other one?
Road Rage.
Road Rage.
The one that sucks, the skateboarding one. Don't play the skateboarding one. That one is awful.
And the wrestling one. The wrestling one's pretty bad too.
Yeah, I never got to play Hit and Run, but I did play the fuck out of Road Rage.
Yeah.
I only got to play a little bit because my cousins had it, but when I did get to play, I had a lot of fun with it. I never owned it myself. I'd like to one day. I think I'd like to own a copy, or at least play it again sometime. It's been so long since I played that game.
I think the best way to play Road Rage for me, at least at the time, because I was like a kid, so it could be different now, was to break the game, fuck off the mission structure, and then essentially force it into a free roam where you can drive around in the car and stuff.
Yeah, like I said, it's basically GTA with a Simpsons skin. What do people mostly do?
Road Rage is like Crazy Taxi.
Oh yeah, that's Crazy Taxi. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a free roam in that one with unlimited timer, and I remember rightly, Grandpa was surprisingly the best character.
Yeah, I think I used Bart because he had the spaceship car.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Can this fly?" And it's like, "No, it can't fly." I'm like, "I'm gonna figure out how to make it fly because I'm young enough to believe this shit."
I have Hit and Run actually on PS2. I picked up a few years ago. I've been thinking about doing a video on that for a while.
It'd be a good excuse just to watch a lot of episodes of The Simpsons too.
Right?
Yeah, and it'd be a good excuse to have me and Devon being like, "Marg," just repeatedly in the video.
I don't know. I can't do Simpsons voices for shit. Like I'm not my. Given that I watched it for most of my life. And it was probably where I got a good majority of the voices I like. I probably could not do a Simpsons voice. Like, I couldn't even do Krusty if I wanted to.
Marg.
Homie.
Marg.
Homie. I can't do it.
Marg, I love Marg. Marg, wife, love. Marg, I love you, wife.
I require
Can I take your hat, sir?
Jesus.
Can I take your hat, sir?
Jesus.
Can I take your hat, sir?
I feel like that isn't it.
Nuclear.
For some reason, my brain, every time I hear the "Can I take your hat, sir?" one, for some reason, my brain thinks that's SpongeBob.
Yeah, it is SpongeBob. It's not Simpsons. I throw that one in every single time to see if anybody will call me out on it.
It's
and
Patrick.
This is the first time anybody. Yes, it's Patrick. It's Patrick on The Simpsons. Yes, it's the episode where like
he's working.
SpongeBob's the goddamn he's the waiter and shit, the fancy place, because Patrick has to be the hat guy there.
Yeah, that's right.
Can I take your hat, sir?
That's right. That's right. Okay, I thought so. I was like, why does he keep doing that one? Like,
But
that's
yeah,
SpongeBob.
I always do that in a Homer voice just to see if any will be like, that one's not Simpsons. But nobody ever calls me out except now. Devon has finally won the prize.
What's the prize?
The prize! Devon has won the prize. Yes, David, Devon has won the prize. What is the prize? The prize is nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Except the satisfaction of knowing that you were the smartest of all the land. That is quite the prize indeed. I've ever told you about the time I was deemed mayor of Mayoral Merrill?
That sounds made up, David.
Yes, I did a lot of PCP and then imagined that I was actually the mayor of a place, a city, if you will, that was full of mayors. I was the mayor of mayors. And then I woke up in a ditch having been stabbed by Gregory Jones.
Could have
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Dave, not now.
Can we ask him, David? Can we ask you just to step out of the room for a bit so we can record? It's kind of weird that you're here. Like,
my feelings are hurt, but I understand.
We appreciate you saving us and everything. We
I
really
will go
do.
wait in the car.
Okay, cool.
It could have been worse. He could have imagined he was the mayor of Quickville.
Do you leave?
Okay, yeah, he's gone. Guys,
Okay,
I don't
lock
think
the door.
that's David.
Lock the door.
Guys,
lock
I don't
the
think
door.
that's David.
You don't think that's David Draymond?
I don't think that's David Draymond.
Okay, well, lock the door so he can't come back in.
I'm so glad you
I put up a
that
force
joke.
field. He can't get through unless he has a sandworm.
Okay, and there's the Dune reference.
So Xander has been fanboying over Dune for the past...
Fanboying? He's been filleting Dune in front of us.
I have never read Dune. I watched the old David Lynch film years ago, which
I have very strong negative feelings on.
I love David Lynch. I love David Lynch. I love Eraserhead. I love Mulholland Drive. I love Blue Velvet. Dune is it was a choice.
Yeah, it was definitely a vibe.
It was. I wouldn't say it was a vibe. I would just say it was a choice. It was a.
Vibes are both good and bad.
Right, but this doesn't even qualify. It goes beyond like a bad vibe and goes into the. Why would you even fucking consider? I appreciate the money, David, but what the fuck, dude? Kind of vibe.
Yeah,
rather than
it's what I like to call. Oh yes, the return of the why vibe.
It's what we call the Rian Johnson vibe.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know anything about Dune.
And I'm super jealous.
Sorry, I don't know anything about Dune. I don't know anything about the movie that just came out. I don't know anything about the series. I know nothing about the movie that came out in what, 84, right? It was 84?
Around that time,
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so I know nothing about Dune. I also have no interest in watching it because I don't really have time to sit down for 2.5 hours and watch something. I say that being technically unemployed, I guess. Again, oh yeah, I quit my job at the escape room, by the way.
He escaped the room!
I literally escaped the room because specifically there was a lot of reasons why I quit that I don't really talk about on the podcast, but the main reason, I'll just go ahead and say it right now, is because I got doxxed by my job.
Damn it. I was trying to save you. I was trying to save you with the joke I was going to yell. He was giving hand jobs behind the dumpster to hamsters.
How
do you give a hand job to a hamster? That's a really small penis.
We don't even have a dumpster.
Very,
around there,
very,
Adam.
very carefully.
Adam, do your fucking research. No.
Show me with your hands how you would J-O a hamo.
Don't show me that with your hands.
So this is a not to scale model.
Oh, he's showing us with his hands.
It's a not to scale model, okay.
Here's a 2-scale model, the tip of the pen right here. Very gently, let's go.
You just ripped the hamster's penis off.
No.
Yeah, that look.
You're very gently, very gently. You're not even
That's
gripping.
that's metallic.
I'm not.
So-
you're not even gripping. It's going up and down. Could you grab it?
Would it be more effective to like very gently like go around it like you would a nipple?
Anyways,
No,
yeah. So I was
off.
doxxed. They gave out my information without my permission, and that was kind of my last straw, and I quit.
I wish I could quit.
Yeah.
I hate
wish
my
I
job
knew
so
how to
fucking
quit
much.
you.
Yeah.
And now I'm here like I started my YouTube a couple months ago, and I really like it. So I'm like the odd one
That's
out
good.
of these three.
But so that happened. But you know what? It was worth it because that job is surprisingly just like weird how much I hated that job so quickly. And like I really enjoyed it, and then bit by bit by bit by bit things just got worse and worse and worse and worse to a point where like I couldn't stand it anymore. That was like the quickest I think I've ever hated a job.
What about wasn't that place also going to be open on Christmas Day? Like what? Who the fuck is
Yeah.
there on Christmas goddamn day?
Yeah, that's stupid. Who goes to an escape room on Christmas fucking
White
day?
people.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, only white people are the motherfuckers that go to a goddamn place to pay to be trapped inside for a fucking hour. I've never understood the concept of an escape room. Yeah, let me pay some motherfucker actual real money that I fucking worked my ass off to make so that I can try to figure out how to get out of this room and I can't break out of it. Yeah, great fucking time.
I think what it is it's
It's like a team building thing, right?
it's a team building thing, but it's also I kind of get it from the point of like I want to do something different with my time. This is money that I want to spend on going out and doing stuff. So I want to use my brain and have fun solving puzzles and try to beat this within a certain amount of time. I understand that, but I could also get the same sort of satisfaction out of playing fucking like a Resident Evil randomizer or something, you know?
Yeah, you could also go to a place where they literally have puzzles that you can solve. That is like $5 entry and you just buy drinks.
It sounds like fun, actually.
How much was it to play a game though?
Depending on how many people, but you're looking at anywhere between like 90 something for
Fuck
2 people
off.
and
Fuck
240 for 10.
Okay, for $90-something, you could, no joke, buy a halfway decent bottle of whiskey, get yourself a couple of puzzles at Five Below, and maybe one of those adult coloring books, get fucking hammered, and then have fun trying to organize your goddamn life, trying to do a puzzle while hammered.
I wanna get
You
hammered.
can get a fucking blowjob from a prostitute for $90.
Okay, I want to get hammered and actually play Yu-Gi-Oh now. Like actually I did that. I did that at the con. I got really really drunk and we were in our friend's hotel room and I got really really drunk and I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh with one of our friends. And we were teaching another guy how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm super fucking drunk playing my Joker Knight deck and getting bodied, and I don't care because I'm just gone. And then after that, me and Ali started playing Super Smash Bros. But while we were there, actually, you know what? Back on the fucking Resident Evil thing, the puzzle thing. You want a good randomizer for Resident Evil? $20. There's this game called Vaccine. Okay. So in order to be what's the word? I'm stupid. Initiated into this friend group that we have now, we had to play this game called Vaccine, and basically what it is a very jank Resident Evil randomizer. And when I say Resident Evil, I mean classic Resident Evil 1 looking graphics.
Okay.
And you pick between two characters, and you get to run around in randomly generated rooms with different zombies and enemy types, finding weapons, finding items, and trying to save your friend who's been infected. You're looking for a vaccine. Thus the name of the game. That game was actually surprisingly fun. I was not expecting to be as fun as it was. Like, Allie played it while she was drunk for a good, like, 2 or 3 hours that night. Like, it was just like, we were just watching her play it. It was a lot of fucking fun. And I really want to get it. Like, I think once it goes on sale, I'm going to nab it the second I get a chance. Because it was stupid fun. And I've been looking for a something Resident Evil related that's new, that it doesn't require a lot of, like, brain power to, like, put a mod on or anything. And that's exactly what I want. Like, that right there. I want that. So I highly recommend it.
Unrelated note, can confirm nor can I deny that playing Crazy Taxi while under the effects of a certain plant is a great time for yourself and a horrible time for everyone around you. Cannot confirm or deny that story. But
Okay. Best game to play while inebriated. Xander, go. Adam, go.
Tetris.
Tetris. Wait, really?
Yeah, because like you gotta pay attention to Tetris, right?
Yeah, but if you're
particularly if you play like a newer version of Tetris, and it's like the neon light Tetris where like they glow and shit, and they like go boo 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 boo, and it's got that electronic EDM sound going.
Okay. All right. I get where you're coming from there.
Yeah.
I get it. I think it'd be fun if it was like the 2-player battle Tetris, maybe. Those would be fun too.
God, yeah. Crazy Taxi is actually pretty fun to play while on. But everyone around you will get pissed the fuck off with the Offspring after a short while.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
The soundtracks in those older games. I think for me it's gotta be fighting games for sure. Cause like I stopped taking them very seriously, and when I'm drunk I just do stupid shit while we're playing. Because I had a hell of a time playing Smash. Me and Ali were playing drunk. I played Kazuya, and she played Terry. And I did, you know how Kazuya in Smash has like that super move with B where he'll grab you and just slam you into the ground, and it's like it instantly kills you. Well, I fucked up. I grabbed her at the edge and I suicided. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. I'll live. I died before she did, and I lost because of that.
So you played Smashed.
Yes, I played Smash while smashed.
Nice.
And it was fun. And that was so stupid. I got the spiritual victory, but her victory was one that popped up on screen. So, you know, I'll take it.
I hate that they did that, by the way, because I used to do it with Bowser in Smash 4 a lot.
That's why they did it.
Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. That was fun. If you can get that off, you fucking deserve it.
Yeah.
You deserve your W, King.
It's fun. It's fun. Xander just took a big rip.
And has now become an angry dragon.
And we were waiting.
So I think I have a few games that qualify.
Let's go.
Okay.
So classic Galaga.
Hell yeah.
There are a few things more enjoyable than going, fuck it, I want to stream today and I have no idea what to stream. I'm going to get super high on stream and fucking say a lot of inflammatory shit and play Galaga in the background, and people are just going to watch me repeatedly blow up the same Galaga thing and replay the same level over and over because I refuse to play this game any differently because I am way too high right now and it is too fun to keep bullheading this motherfucker. Another game, Mass Effect 3, specifically multiplayer. Because me and Devon getting super fucking stoned and fucking like playing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer and like trying to call shit, be like, yo, there's a thing here, and be like, what thing? And be like, you know the thing, and be like, you gotta tell me what the thing is. I'm like, the thing, you know, it's got the thing, and then you're like, okay, I understand that you use the phrase "the thing" for a lot of different things. However, in this particular situation, sir, you call multiple things in this game "the thing." Please, do you mean the Praetorian? Do you mean the fucking... We're dead. Yeah. Another one that's great to play, specifically only with friends. Only with friends. Do not play this in public lobbies at all when you're high, because it will kill your vibe. GTA 5. Playing with you guys when we're high is super nice. Especially, particularly when fucking Ollie goes fucking nuclear on there and just starts fucking like, you just hear her laughing in the background, and you're like, you're like, why is she laughing? And then you look around in game, and then there's just so much death and destruction behind you, and you've been driving and didn't notice it, and then you have a 5-star wanted level, and you're like, oh, that's why everybody's super aggressive, and everybody just goes Ollie all at once, and then she just starts laughing. Fucking.
Okay, so story time, I guess. So a while back, mid-pandemic, when I first got furloughed, me, Adam, Xander, Ale, and Camera Lady, were all playing, what was the Resident Evil 5? GTA 5 together. And we'd play it pretty frequently. And Ale discovered that she liked being an agent of chaos. So what we would do sometimes is that sometimes I would drive her, right? And we'd be going towards a mission or something. And next thing I know, I see we have a wanted level. I'm like, what happened? I look over because I'm playing in first person, by the way. So I have my character look over. I'm like, what happened? And Ale has her gun out. She's like, nothing. And she puts her gun away. I'm like, what did you do? What did you fucking do? She's like, nothing. And then like, I'll look away. And then I'll look over again. She's throwing grenades or something out of the car. I'm like, stop, you're gonna get us in trouble, stop. And then it's just like, I didn't do anything. And she's like doing this evil little like giggle cackle thing she does. I love it, by the way. This is my favorite thing, was when she laughs, does a little evil gremlin laugh. And she'll just do this that laugh. And it's just like, oh God. And we're just like trying to escape the cops. And then we discovered that when Camera Lady created became a CEO in the game, she could call certain things, and she would call an armored limo with a turret on the back of it. And Ali would get in this turret, I would drive, and we would just kill everything until the limo exploded, which, by the way, took a long fucking time. So it was just like unending chaos, and it's like the most fun you can have blowing things up without getting in trouble, in like a real sense.
My favorite thing about that is like fucking me and Ale are both like the same level of chaos in GTA 5, but we're two different types of it. She's the laughs in the background until you discover what's happening, and then she laughs very loudly kind. I'm the person who yells grenade, grenade, grenade the entire time I'm literally saying, I'm shouting a play-by-play of everything I'm doing. Rocket launch, grenade, tear gas, I'm committing war crimes, everybody. And I was just like, and it's
Following
like, yes.
Following behind Devon and Ale driving in that game, by the way, is the most fun experience you'll ever have, because you'll just watch it happen. It's like you want to keep like a double the safe following distance. By the way, it's because you're watching this all go down. And it's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, and it got
that I wanted level.
Yeah, and it only got worse. Like, well, I guess worse is an objective term. It only got more destructive as we leveled up and got better cars. Because once they got like a really fast muscle car, or no, not really fast, or just a really fast armored car. At that point, Alice just like, hey, I'm just going to do this now. And she just blows shit up like, oh, great, cool. Now I have to evade traffic and the cops. And I don't know. I miss doing it. I want to go back and I think I want to play GTA 5 right now.
Yeah, now after the stream, I feel like I want to like after the recording, I feel like I literally want to stream us fucking playing GTA 5, because I would. Full disclosure, I had to take today off because I have a seizure disorder and it fucked me up. And let's not die on the way to work, because your job's not worth dying probably. But fucking. So I have some extra time to go do shit.
Fair enough. I mean, I have to be up in the morning, but hell yeah, I don't mind playing for an hour or so if everyone else is up for it. That includes the wives and girlfriends.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm totally down.
I haven't fired up on the new graphics card yet either, so I am looking forward to see what I can pog and shit on.
Oh, that's right. I got a new graphics card too, so that means the game will actually run decently.
You got my old one, but still.
Well, it's better than what I had.
Significantly better than what you had, yes.
Yeah. I can actually play games now at like 60 FPS and have decent graphics.
Yeah.
It was either pick one.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, Devon, the podcast you were invited to got back to us. You were officially booked. So.
Oh, cool. That'll be fun. Can't wait to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
apparently it's going to be like a general interview kind of thing.
Okay.
Is that the one down in Tejas he's got to go to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty local.
For him.
Oh yeah, why do I always forget that Devon lives in Tejas?
Because he's not inbred.
Do you want me to go back in the edit and then like bleep all that out, or are you cool with me saying you live in Tejas?
People know I live in Tejas, and people know I'm actually going to be hopefully we'll be moving out of Tejas soon, because me and LA, after we came back from the con, actually before we came back from the con, on the way out of the con, we kind of just looked at each other. It's just like, wow, we really hate where we live, don't we? Because we were just like, there's nothing here. There's nothing here for us where we live right now. Like, we've kind of like done everything there is to do here, and it's gonna sound sad if I say it out loud, but like, we've made no friends in the sense that we've made no people that we could really like rely on. Like, if we needed something, there's like maybe one person I can think of, and that's it. and I don't even talk to him that much, and I feel really bad when I have to ask him for something, and which is rare, but it's just like, oh, we just don't have anyone that we really talk to frequently here. We don't have anyone that we hang out with frequently here. It's just like all our friends live elsewhere, and Texas has proven time and time again that not only does it suck, it clearly doesn't want either of us here. So we're definitely be moving soon. Well, not soon, but you know what I mean.
The way I like to see it is Texas is the only state that has the right to secede from the Union, so you should probably secede yourself from that piece of shit fucking boondoggle of a goddamn fucking mix-up. Tell you what.
Speaking of
maybe I'll edit that out because that was really inflammatory.
I've got to cover this, by the way, with Texas. Do they not teach history in Texas?
No, that's critical race theory. They don't teach history.
They teach. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I can't answer that question because I did not take any schooling in Texas.
They straight up are teaching the slave owner's perspective. So
cool.
Yeah.
Like, because these people going out today to where JFK was shot, thinking JFK Jr. is going to show up. JFK Jr. died in 1999. Like, you'll want to catch up with that.
There's a transmission coming in right now, hacking you right now, brother. Go to TartarTruth.com, brother, and discover the truth about JFK. Go to TartarTruth right now. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, we're good.
What the? Seriously. It's
This
either
motherfucker
Texas,
keeps trying to push
Oklahoma,
TartarTruth.com on us.
It's either Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama, or Florida. Every fucking time. Those are like the 4 dummy states.
Yeah, the typical results are Florida man caught taking 14 shits on local neighbor's bride or some shit. And then fucking Oklahoma's like, Oklahoma man injected 14 cc's of meth directly into anus. And fucking Alabama man be like, Alabama man married 14 of his cousins. And fucking, what was the other state?
Texas.
Texas be like, Texas removes all human rights that could possibly exist.
Right?
There it is. Yeah. Don't get me fucking started on that one. That's, oh my God. I do hashtag not political podcast, but fucking hell, Texas. Fuck's sake. You could not make things.
According to our constitution here in Texas, marriage is defined as between a man and a woman, and the federal ruling does not change that. Get out of Texas. Run.
I'm just, if you are not a specific type of person, Texas is not going to be good to you. Let's just leave it at that.
West Virginia is also bad.
I've heard.
But that's less. Okay, well, okay. I want to be fair in all of these assessments, and so that way nobody fucking thinks we're just fucking assholes. All of our criticisms of these states have nothing to do with the actual people that live there. The people there are victims of these policies that make the states this way. So I'm not indicting like, Texas stupid, everybody. No, the people of Texas deserve to be fucking liberated from the bullshit that they have to put up with. Every single one of them. I want every single fucking person to have the same opportunity to fucking enjoy their lives, like bar none. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
There's no qualifier there. Everybody should just same opportunity. But fucking like, the way these things work, they're not letting us do that shit. No, sirree.
No. And it sucks. And I think that's why we're happy to be leaving Texas soon. Or I say soon, like it's going to be happening like tomorrow or some shit. No, it's going to be a little bit because we still have some time on our lease here. But once that's up, we're definitely looking into getting out of here.
Yeah, I really selfishly want you to go live with Adam, at least for a little bit, so that you can pee in his basement. I need you to piss down his basement's drain.
Ironically, the room in the basement does have one of those drains in it, but please.
Exactly.
I'm not going to pee in the...
Devon,
okay.
For the meme, I need you.
No,
That's not a meme. That's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Devon, I need you to piss down the drain.
No, I'm not doing that.
I need you to piss down the basement drain.
I am not going to do that. I refuse.
And then talk about how your wife fucking went out for pizza.
At 11 at
Please.
night?
Yes.
Just
do it for me. It's the
She went out for
cosplay.
She went out for quote unquote pizza. Oh Jesus! What a fucking joke of a man.
What was the topping on that pizza? Extra sausage?
Well, there are places like in Seattle and shit where they're open to like fucking 5 a.m. where they're just pizza places. They're sit-in pizza places like. It starts with an R, and I forget what it's called. But I hate it because the fucking goddamn, there was way too much grease on the pizza, and everybody was like, "This is so good." I'm like, "This is unflavored grease," And it's like, grease should normally have flavor because all the flavor's in the fat and all that shit, but like the grease had no fucking flavor. It was just grease on top of this I'm gonna keep going on this rant. Anyway, they're open until like way later, and they're just a pizza place, and we did go out for pizza at like 2 in the fucking morning. So there are instances where I can see where that, but
if you want to do it 2 in the morning,
bro.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Also, enjoy sitting in the back, I guess, of your own car.
We went to the pizza place after going to a bar. What is your wife doing?
Yeah. What's your wife doing while you're relegated to the basement in the back?
You know what rhymes with you know what rhymes with pizza place? Sit on face.
Ooh. My face is a pizza place.
No, stop. Stop, both of you. You're gonna summon David back. Don't.
We have the shield generators up. You can't get through it.
Okay, good.
Unless there's a sandworm.
Yeah, unless he has a sandworm. But the shield generators make those guys fucking crazy, and they go into a fucking feral, fucking goddamn crazy thing until they destroy what makes it. Sandworms are fucking weird. Let's not get into the biology of the sandworm. We'll be here all day. Adam, how are you today?
I'm vibing. You know what? I'm just gonna say it right now. It is, as of recording right now, it's early November. Halloween has happened. I love myself some Halloween.
Hell yeah.
Every single fucking time I hear that fucking Mariah goddamn Carey song.
Oh my god, I was trying to get through this whole fucking podcast.
I get an extra day of Halloween. That is the rules. Currently, I am on Halloween mode until the fucking 7th. Is that okay with everybody?
I mean, I could care less, but hey.
I don't remember the lyrics to this fucking song, but I'll sing to you a little melody that rhymes or goes with the song in you.
Devon, would you like candy every day?
No, actually, that would be really bad for you. My teeth would hate me. I'd gain a lot of weight if I had to eat candy every single day. That sounds like a nightmare, actually.
Okay,
I still have not gotten.
I've kind of like actually phased candy out of my diet somehow. Like,
Devon, you're ruining the joke.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I've actually like really, I barely eat candy anymore. I can't even remember the last time I had candy. Like,
so Devon,
actually, like,
so
sat
me
down
and Devon
had, like,
have been on the.
bar.
Me and Devon have been on the opposite spectrums of this thing for the longest time. I was the one that didn't eat candy, and he liked candy for a very long time. And now I flipped around because recently I started fucking like going up to the goddamn vending machine at the grocery store office place that I help fucking like manage and shit. And I've been like, that Twix is $1, and a normal meal, the equivalent calories is way more than $1, and I'm broke as fuck. So I've been going up and just being like, 4 Twixes, please, and like fucking eating like a bunch of candy to like sustain myself instead of like real food, and my body is just dying.
I think what changed my taste, I guess, when it came to candy is like I used to almost always get Butterfinger because I love Butterfingers, but they changed the recipe and now it tastes like shit. Like the new Butterfinger recipe is fuck awful, and I haven't had a Butterfinger in like I don't know how many years it's been since they changed it. It had to have been probably early 2018, because I remember they changed it shortly after I moved to Texas, and
I haven't had them since before that. I didn't know they changed the thing. Now I have
they
to try
changed
them.
it. That's terrible. They're fuck awful. But I just haven't had candy in a long fucking time. I think that's probably because of it. Now I've had Reese's. I still like Reese's. Those are good.
I kind of like peanut butter.
I like them when they're frozen.
Nobody really better put a finger in my butthole.
We didn't plan on it.
Literally before going live, I ate a Cadbury's cream egg because I'm very British.
God, you're so British, it hurts sometimes. But yes, Adam, I'm ruining your joke because I really couldn't care less about Christmas music or anything. I used to hate it.
I don't mind Christmas music. Like, here's the thing: there's a time and a place, and that time and place
after Thanksgiving.
After December the 1st.
I was gonna say after Thanksgiving. I'm okay with after that.
No, it's not December yet. Look, for good taste, do not put your decorations up until 12 days before. You take them down 12 days after. That is good taste.
I don't even fucking celebrate Christmas, so this is just entirely like alien to me. I'm like, why would you guys put this shit up at all? But, you know.
Okay, well, we can't all be Jewish, Sander.
I mean, 2 out of 3 people in this podcast are.
Yeah.
Okay. Devon, do you want a present or not?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Just shut the fuck up, put the
Goddamn, I
menorah
clicked
down,
there.
and grab the goddamn holy
Actually,
Bible.
addendum to that. I am by blood Jewish, but I'm not practicing because I only found out that I'm by blood Jewish very recently, within the last 2 years.
Yeah, when you found out, he was like, "Hey, guess what I learned?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "So there's a very old bloodline of people that some might say were chosen or anointed by God, depending on your religious perspectives. And eventually, after years upon years of bloodlines and families and shit, they produced a singular person." And I was like, "Oh God, he's about to be like, this Jesus is a Jew or some shit on me or something like that." And then he goes, "And that person is me." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "It turns out I'm Jewish, my brother." And I was like, "From your mom or your dad?" And he goes, "From me mom." I was like, "Brother."
That's not what you said. That is not what you fucking said. Because what you said was, the second I said that I'm Jewish, you said, "From which side?" I said, "My mom's." You immediately went Jewish slur in all caps. And then, like, immediately, you fuck.
Reviews and opinions of Devon telling you that I said a slur, neither endorsed nor acknowledged by Sakahara Incorporated, the Alexander Mogus Agency, the Insert Title Here podcast, the Alternate Universe It's the Horse podcast, David Draymond III, or any entity associated with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, you're Jewish. You can say it. Who cares?
Oh my God, I remember that.
Yeah.
I just remember that.
I deserved it, though. It was.
He comes into the voice chat immediately afterwards. He just goes, "Sup?" And I just die of laughter. God, I fucking hate you two.
It was funny. Allegedly. No, it was funny though. It was funny. It's fine. You're Jewish, you can say it. It's fine.
It's like when me and my brother make your mum jokes at each other. It's so stupid.
Same mom.
Yeah, but so's your mum.
And
Yeah.
it's like when Christians and Jews and Muslims all argue about like who's right. Same God.
Yeah, but
Don't butt me on this one, Adam.
No butt him on
Yeah.
this one. The books
but-
get a little funny after like a couple of chapters in, but it starts the same.
Yeah.
in the beginning there was a penis.
Was there? I thought it was a chicken.
I thought it was a bomb.
Yeah. So
Wait,
God
wait,
made the
was it
chicken.
chicken or
God
no?
made the chicken directly from the ground, right? It was human clay.
No. There was the egg. It was the egg before the chicken. Was it the chicken before the egg?
Okay, well, no, actually, in the actual biblical shit, he made all the animals first. So if you're going by the biblical stories, then the chicken came before the egg.
Right, but science though.
Yeah, but science would determine that the egg probably came before the chicken because from that new egg, the new species of what would become the chicken would hatch from it. But like,
Which makes
are we
way more
actually
sense.
having a fucking goddamn chicken or the egg conversation on fucking episode 17 of Insert Title
That
here?
was the joke. That was the joke. That was the joke. That was the joke. Fucking joke assassin.
Yeah.
Jason.
Well, I don't know why. Every time you just do a joke, it destroys me. Like, this is a jog we got, and then like we saw one last night. It's
the Joker.
the Gene Choker, and like it's like, all right, Joker, it's time for you to. Oh, never mind. And it's like a picture of a Gene Choker, Joker, and I hate that I laughed at it. I am so mad I laughed at a joke, like a Gene joke. It just
Devin just almost made a Joe joke when trying to talk about Gene jokes.
I know.
I just made an
Jokeception.
Inception joke in 2020. Yes.
2021.
Shit, I'm a year behind. I mean,
That's
hell,
okay.
we all
You've
are.
always been a year behind.
Yeah.
But fuck, man. I
did go behind in school. Intentionally. I got free
Oh.
college that way.
Oh, okay.
Smart.
But fucking, it just destroyed me for some reason. Just the jeans, just the jorts, the jog, the Joker, it's so dumb.
My favorite is the jacket, but you have to like jacket, you have to put the emphasis on the ja part because it already starts with the ja. But when you say jacket, you're like,
it's a jean
oh,
jacket.
Yeah.
It's so
So
dumb.
at first I
denim
tried
jacket?
jacket like with two J's, but it did. Jacket
Jacket.
just sounds like I'm gonna jacket,
It sounds like you're stuttering before you jacket.
I thought that was called a Canadian tuxedo.
A jean jacket?
No, jean jacket and jeans. It's denim jacket, denim jeans.
They wear that as a tuxedo in Canada land.
It's a joke about just basically how much jeans that Canadians wear. Like,
fun fact, I used to sleep in my jeans.
I mean, you're homeless, so I'd expect you to. They're pretty warm.
Even before that, like I would just be like, I'll just keep wearing the jeans and go to sleep in that. And everyone's like, you're not uncomfortable when you sleep in the jeans? I'm like, my whole entire life is pain and suffering. Why would I notice it now?
Why did it happen to me?
And censored.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man who sleeps in jeans.
Oh, this is the episode he kills me. This is the episode he finally kills me.
Oh my god. Oh, God. I was gonna try and change the subject, and I just can't now because you just fucking hit me with that, and my brain's
The
like,
man in blue jeans.
Are you guys gonna do a cover of this song now? Is that the plan?
So like my favorite thing about jeans is that like, especially growing up when you have the uncontrollable boner thing during like the fucking puberty years and shit, like it's very easy to not show chub or like adjust in a way that like you can hide that shit. Like wear shorts and like slacks and other like various materials. You can't do that. And it's not so much a problem now that I'm an adult and, you know, I can be like, no, penis, you will not rise. You shall not rise.
Particularly
and
if you're like an early bloomer on that kind of stuff, and you happen to notice that you are a grower and a shower, and you are growing significantly faster than the other boys. Very useful.
Yeah, once 6th grade hit, I had to wear jeans every single fucking day. It was not an option.
This is the puberty episode.
School uniform, Bud didn't get the luxury of wearing jeans at school. Had to wear the uniform, which was like what would you guys call them here? Suit pants? You know what I mean? Like the
slacks.
No, what do we call them? Is slacks technical term? The thing you
I
wear
guess.
like a shirt and or you'd wear in a suit.
If they're like dress pants, I call them slacks.
Yeah, dress pant things, what they call in the States.
Yeah. Are those new slacks?
Smart trousers back home. Yeah, try hiding a boner in those, buddy.
Yeah, so what I would do when I would have to wear like fucking like formal wear or whatever, where I couldn't do jeans, is I would like wear a pair of like dense shorts or some other like pants below that, and then like underwear below that, and then if that all else failed, just flip it up into the waistband, cut off the goddamn circulation, and risk injury. Don't do that. Don't do that, dear God. Don't flip your dick up in your waistband in order to fucking prevent a boner. That could damage you.
The cartilage, yeah. You could also I mean, depending on, you know, how gifted you are in that department, that could also result in a very bad time.
Yeah, you could stunt growth, you could damage cartilage, you could cause it to fucking start like growing in a weird way, you could literally break your dick, or worst of all, you could be in the middle of the fucking hallway and then fucking you stretch up, forgetting that you fucking flipped your dick up into your waistband, and then that girl you had a crush on looks down and goes, dude, your dick's out. And you're like, fuck, and then you have to change schools and change your name to Alexander.
That was a little specific there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Huh?
What was her name?
I don't remember.
Did you poke her eye out?
I don't remember. They wiped my brain.
Why are we talking?
Why are we talking?
Stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Devon, we're how many episodes in, and they're only just now realizing eventually we're going to...
So Elijah Wood bought some crypto stuff from a racist.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. So like Elijah Wood post this fucking yellow zombie NFT, and then fucking I've been doing this thing lately where I don't even right click save. I just fucking screenshot it on my phone, so that way they can't. So they're like, can you remove the ability to right click save? Well, hey bitch, if they remove the ability to right click save, I'll always be able to fucking screenshot my screen, bitch. So they're gonna call me a screen capper instead of a right click saver, which is literally what they're calling people right now. So I did my thing where I was like, hey, check out my new NFT. And then fucking, as it would turn out, Elijah Wood found out that the dude who made it was apparently racist. I don't know the full story behind it, and I'm not going to allege the details of it because, you know, whatever. But eventually he sold the shit, donated all the things he made to charity, deleted the tweet, and now I own the NFT.
He sold at a 75% loss, too.
Ouch.
Yeah. So, like, it's so funny. The whole NFT thing.
Okay.
They're trying so hard to prove it's not a scam.
Real talk, Elijah. Just real talk, real quick. If you sold it for 75% of a loss, why would you sell it at all to begin with? Now somebody else owns it.
I think it's to get his name off the blockchain, maybe, and
It's the transaction's still there on the blockchain though. You can
That is
still see
true.
the history. That's never going to be erased from the blockchain. Now, instead, you've perpetuated the cycle of an NFT belonging to one person and being sold to somebody else, and now there's a story behind it. Elijah Wood owned this NFT, which could appreciate the fucking value of this fucking fake piece of fucking bullshit fucking goddamn JPEG. And then you sold it at a 75% loss, so the money you donated isn't even a fucking significant portion of the fucking shit you paid for it to begin with.
that, and like, can we just talk about how bad they look? They all look fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's because it's all fucking auto-generated fucking stupid bullshit art. It's not even a person drawing this shit.
Like, if you want to pay, like,
with the exception of one, Lindsay Lohan's one was drawn by apparently some unknown furry artist on DeviantArt, and I love it because you can sing it to the tune of Ninja Turtles. You know, to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's Lindsay Lohan furry crypto, Lindsay Lohan furry crypto, Lindsay
Jesus.
Lohan furry crypto. Get your college savings down the drain. Fuck your savings and fuck your life. Fuck your life. Fuck your life. I'm pulling a Xander here. I don't know where this is coming from, but it's coming from somewhere.
it's amazing.
He
He's
smacked
channeling
the
his
microphone
energy.
so fucking hard in the middle of that, and it just woo. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to fucking get.
I caught the pop filter, not the actual microphone.
Way to go.
Okay, hopefully the RTX voice fucking gets rid of the pop that got transferred into it, and I don't have to do
yeah.
anything to it.
I do want, but I just want to talk about like how fucking terrible the art looks on these fucking like NFT crypto scams. Like, you could literally pay actual artists the amount of money you're spending on these shitty JPEGs, less than that, significantly less, but you should still pay them more because pay artists, they deserve that money. Like, they literally, a lot of them go to school for this shit. But you could literally pay them the money that you're spending on this shitty crypto scam bullshit,
And a buyout fee.
and get and a buyout fee, and actually have good artwork. Like there are so many amazing artists out there. One off the top of my head is twitter.com/grimluminary, just randomly, you know, just a random artist I might happen to know, who can, you know, do a really good art.
Twitter.com/grimluminary, Twitter.com/grimluminary, Twitter.com/grimluminary.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, can make some fantastic artwork. You could give that money to her, have an actual good icon made on Twitter, and then like still have money left over and not be like, I have a receipt that shows I bought this really shitty monkey or shitty lion with my Ethereum for $500 million. Fuck off with that shit, please.
My favorite are the people who are trying to like make it some kind of weird like cultural statement. Like, there's one I couldn't help. I think Xander retweeted it, and I was just thinking, this guy's like, NFTs are identity 2.0. I barely use my non-NFT portrait anymore as my icon. And his non-NFT portrait, the original one we used, was a really nice hand-drawn pencil sketch of him. And the NFT was like just some fucking terrible Atari bit shit. Like,
yeah, those look fucking awful.
Xander fucking quote tweets it and just goes, dude, a persona would be less cringy. And you know what? A persona would be less cringy. I gotta give props to Xander. Bang a tweet.
Persona.
Bang a tweet.
Honestly, I would rather like admit to having a persona than have an NFT metaverse, whatever the fuck they call it. I would rather do that
What would it be?
than have that.
God,
I'm not.
fucking
I
meta.
don't have.
Don't
I
get me
don't
started
have
on
one.
meta.
I'm not saying
I'm
you
just
have one,
saying.
Devon. I'm not at all saying you have one. I acknowledge that you, Devon Voivio, twitch.tv/Devon Voivio, do not have a persona and will not have a persona. But if you had one,
A fox, okay? I would be a fox. Are you happy now?
Oh, the golden age starts with the truth.
He looks like he just came.
I did just come. You heard it live, everybody. You could have told John the entire time and got us out of that.
I could.
I thought it was a bear for sure. God damn.
No, it's always been a fox.
What browser do you use?
The fact neither of you would have thought that, it just shows
I don't
how
like
cunning
projecting.
I am.
I don't like projecting personas on people. You know, I like when people go, "This is how I identify as. This is how I feel." You know.
Just like from the way I play games, the way I act, and the way I do things. I plan a lot of shit in advance, and they have like backups for my backups in these situations. It's a very Fox-like thing, I would argue.
And you pet every single fox in Ghost of Tsushima.
I've actually never played Ghost of Tsushima, but I'd like to. I'd like to play it.
It's like the fat fox petting game.
Oh, fantastic. Anyway, but yeah, no, I would rather like openly be a furry with like a fursona as my profile picture and everything than rather be these fucking loser NFT metaverse fucking shitty 8-bit quality art. There is better 8-bit quality art out there than these shitty fucking icons that they're paying like half of my salary for.
We should make an NFT. But no. But instead of it being a non-fungible token, it's a non-fungus token. But it's selling mushrooms.
What kind of mushrooms?
But we're selling mushrooms like
or legally dubious mushrooms.
Legal mushrooms.
What about that part out later?
We'll squish some mushrooms.
For the sake of whatever platform this is hosted on, we are specifically talking about the lions, whatever. What's it called? Lions?
But we're talking about button mushrooms, the kind you put on your salad, or portobello mushrooms, the kind you paid way too much for at a fancy French restaurant.
Yeah, cool. We're talking about completely legally cultivated culinary mushrooms.
You know they grow those in literal human shit?
Sometimes you can.
But
this one YouTube channel I watched had a whole this is how you do mushrooms thing. What were you saying, Devon?
No, I was just saying though, it's just so funny how shitty just even the 8-bit ones that are just it's easy to do 8-bit art. I can do 8-bit art. I have done 8-bit art before. And it's so like not difficult. And it's just like, and these are the shittiest fucking most oval head looking, square ass head looking ass I have ever seen. It's so like, I think that's what pisses me off the most. Like aside from like it affecting the climate, and aside from it being essentially a scam, and aside from it costing a shitload of money that these people are just throwing away, I think the thing that pisses me off in tandem with all those things is just how shitty all the fucking art looks. Even the fucking 3D ones that all look the fucking same. They all just look fucking terrible. And I don't think I would have cared. If you had shown me this like 5 years ago, I probably wouldn't care that the art looked bad, because back then I didn't appreciate art as much as I do now. Like now being married to an artist, it's like I appreciate things I see more. And it's just like, this is so fucking subpar that like that's what pisses me off the most, is that this money could be going towards artists who actually need it, and you're just throwing it away for something that looks like you fucking ripped it out of a goddamn Atari game. At the like it just
Have you seen the animated ones too? They're so bad. They're all like motion tweened and shit. Like, and it's like where they take like they do like the point on the face, a point on another part of the body, and then like move the image around and like smear it and stuff to like fake animation, and it's like all the most low effort fucking garbage shit I've ever fucking seen.
That's like the stuff that you see in a response to a fucking cute sexy robots picture where it's just like the boobs are moving around.
Yeah, or like somebody who's like a furry artist that just motion tweens fucking somebody else's drawing and calls it animation.
Yeah,
somebody out on
Oh god, you know I hate when those people do when they get like an anime clip and they quote unquote boost it to 60 frames per second.
God,
doing that
no.
manipulating thing. It looks
I hate
shit.
that.
It looks so bad.
Terrible. Like, why do people do that?
Interpolation ruins fucking animation, dude. If you fucking upscale anime, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
It's literally made to be specific frames, 24 frames per second.
Yeah.
Like, if I wanted made like that on purpose.
If I wanted my animation to be 60 frames per second, I would be animating at 60 frames per second. Some people do that, and when it's intentionally done, it can look very good. But it has to be intentionally done.
I was watching somebody who like, you guys familiar with Telepiota? It's a YouTube channel that does like daily uploads of animations, right?
No.
I found like someone's uploading some colorized versions of the it's like anything from 5 to 30 second long like animations a day. Most of them are just exercises. But like I found someone who does colorized versions, and then recently they switched over from doing colorized versions of Telepiota stuff because they were hand painting them frame by frame. It was really kind of cool. Mm-hmm. They started doing upscaled 60 frames per second versions, and it was just a comment section turning this guy like that. They were just like, what the fuck is this? Stop doing that. Stop doing that now. You could literally see the animation break and smear here, and here.
Yeah. And that's why you don't upscale animation. It is made like that for a fucking reason.
You see these fucking weeaboos doing it with like Dragon Ball, and it's like, oh my god, stop!
The only other thing that pisses me off more than them doing that is when they do it, or when they constantly do the same fucking tweet. Anime food looks so good. It's like I am.
Oh my god!
If I have to see another scene from a Ghibli movie of the fucking food, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Like, just stop. Just stop sharing that tweet.
I don't see that.
You don't see that one? I see it like I see it like every month. Every fucking month, someone puts it on my timeline.
And always a fucking BuzzFeed writer.
My Twitter feed is very curated. I have turned retweets off for a majority of the people I follow because I don't. Who? And then some people I even mute just because mental health reasons, even though they're my friends and shit. So I see almost exactly what I want to see. And that's why every time I come on to here and you guys are like, you're always on Twitter though. I'm like, yeah, I don't look at the fucking trending tabs and see what the news is going on, which is why I'm always like surprised when you guys tell me, oh, the world's even worse than you thought.
Do you have my retweets muted? Because I must admit, on the Cake Mix account, my retweets are actually pretty normy.
I think I've left those on. Let me check.
I'm pretty sure mine are probably muted. If mine are muted, I'm not gonna be shocked.
Yeah,
no, I keep Devon's on because sometimes you say my last retweet and then I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about, so I don't have the context. And if I don't have your retweets on, then I can't just easily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it probably makes sense to have my personal muted because I just make fun of everything on personal. On the public facing one, I mostly just retweet and I'm normie for the most part.
Oh no! If anybody who listens to the podcast has me muted on Twitter, I don't blame you. I'd mute me too. No. I had to mute. I actually had to mute a very specific voice actor, because he's just such a fucking buzzkill. Like, I'm not gonna say who it was. I'm not gonna name names.
Name
it's
Namerson.
All right. Name Namerson. He's a very outgoing voice actor. I respect him and the work he does, but he retweets a lot of stuff that, while I do agree with it, doing it every fucking 30 seconds and retweeting an entire thread of it clogs up my timeline and becomes a real fucking downer.
I felt that following Cara strong because, like, when she starts doing the Peter shit, I'm like, oh, can we not for a bit? Can we not? Please. Let's go back to Raven jokes. I like the Raven jokes. But I get it. You can't dictate what kind of content people want to promote or share. I'm not going to be that guy.
The thing that's happened with Twitter, though, and voice actors, it's like every other week, I swear, it's like a new one just says something that shows how shitty they are.
Well, that's Twitter in general. That's Twitter and every kind of public persona in general.
Every single one of my tweets shows how shitty I am.
It's just you don't expect it out of some people. Like this one I don't feel bad about naming names. Karen Strassman tweeted some shit about like Antifa. I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake!
I don't know
like
who that is.
No, like she's a voice actress for. I don't know if I want to ruin who it is.
Don't.
I mean, he's gonna Google it.
Okay,
anyway.
I'm not gonna say who she voices. Then I'm not gonna say who she voices.
If you look me in the face and say I don't want to ruin who it is, that means I like the character. So nah.
I'm pretty sure you like the characters. I know you like the characters she voices. So I'm not gonna say anything. But yeah, she tweeted some shit about Antifa, specifically something Kirstie Alley tweeted. Let's just fucking say that alone was a red flag. Oh God,
Kirstie Alley's been a red flag since Look Who's Talking. She did 3 of those motherfuckers.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's just disappointing because it's like every week it's like another voice actor I respected tweets something out there that just like, hey, look how secretly shitty I've been the whole time. It's just like,
well, that's the thing with Twitter. Not to sound like a boomer, but Twitter is kind of the worst thing on the planet because for the first time ever, we have direct access to people's random, stupid, dumb, passing thoughts that they feel they need to share with the world. And a lot of the time, like throwing the clock back 10 to 15 years, Adam Baldwin was happily celebrated as a nerd icon despite being a raging right-wing lunatic because he knew how to keep his dumb fucking mouth shut. Flash forward 10, 15 years, the man's on Twitter as a complete social pariah and hasn't shut the fuck up in 5 years.
I like social media as a concept, and I think it's a very great tool. And I feel like every single time we hyper-focus on the negativities of it, we like almost destroy the utility of it. But the problem with social media is that it's entirely controlled by fucking centralized fucking organizations that literally exist just to make profit and profit off the misinformation and bullshit they allow to fester on their fucking programs. So it's like the concept of this technology and this interlocking like society being able to like fucking communicate like this isn't inherently a bad idea, but the execution of it and who runs and operates all of this shit is like the worst case scenario for all of it.
Yeah. Like, I'll admit, like, Twitter fucking sucks. I hate it. But Twitter is also how I've made a lot of really good friends.
Hello.
Like, yeah, Adam specifically. I mean, like, it's how I've made these really great friends. Like, I actually met one of my longtime Twitter followers over the weekend. Shout outs to Rycaster. I've known him for, like, a long-ass time. And we finally met for like the first time in like 10 years. And we just like had a great fucking conversation for like almost an hour and a half. We're just chatting and just like hanging out. It was like a great time.
Did you bro it out?
Also, huh?
Did you bro it out?
Yeah, we just broed out. Like,
did you guys get high?
We went to a, no, we went to a pokey. We were in public. We went to a pokey place and we just got food. And it was really good. It was a great time. And we just talked the whole time. We're talking about Halo, we talked about Pokemon, we talked about games in general. We were just talking about like what we do, just jobs and stuff. It's just a good, great conversation. And that never would have happened if I hadn't made a Twitter account, you know? And it's just like, there are good things about Twitter. There are good things about social media.
And
but
we'd be able to accentuate those things if we wrest the fucking control of it from the goddamn private interests.
Right. But it fucking sucks most of the time. So yeah,
I think it depends on which platform it is. Like Twitter is a cesspit because it's literally designed to be a throwaway thoughts put into text, right? Mm-hmm. I would argue the worst for it is Facebook because Facebook clearly doesn't care.
It got worse and worse and worse as time went on.
And rebranding it as Meta.
Bro, I fucking hated Facebook from the very beginning. Like, back in the MySpace days when it first came around, I was like, this site fucking sucks. And the only reason I ended up making it was to, admittedly for a very shitty purpose, yell at somebody who got very slight information about a game I liked wrong and then delete my account afterwards. So sorry about that. But then later on, when I actually like made a Facebook, like everything was just fucking miserable and bad. It was like, oh, you want to, you actually want the people who follow you on Facebook in order to like see your post about your music and shit to actually see the post? Pay us money.
That did suck. But you know what I do miss? Since you brought up fucking MySpace, dude. Fucking.
I don't. Richard Branson ruined that site.
Oh man, I mean, I just remember being young, learning how to code and making my own MySpace page, like fucking play music and have like custom backgrounds and shit.
A lot of my favorite bands I met on MySpace, so.
Yeah. I don't know if I still talk to anybody I ever met on MySpace. I might. I don't know. It's Blue Moon.
Yeah, I do.
I don't. But I do remember that site being. It's pretty fun back in the day. I really miss some things about that site, but not all of it. But yeah, that's just how it goes. That's social media for you. But yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. That's the future, and it sucks.
Also, don't get me started on Snapchat because like, what actually is the fucking point of Snapchat?
Snapchat is
for news.
Yeah.
At least it was.
Yeah.
So back in the day, when it first started, I can't believe you just got me on fucking Snapchat. So back in the day, fucking Snapchat was a useful feature before it got bought out by, private companies on those stupid bullshit and got investors and shit in it, because it legitimately actually deleted the fucking messages after you saw them. There was no backup. There was no storage. There was no nothing. It was, you saw it, it was gone. You could screenshot shit, obviously, but they eventually worked out ways to like try to fuck that over and all that shit. But eventually it stopped doing that, and now you can keep messages and see shit, and it retains all your user information, and it sells all the things that you do because it's a free surface, and there's no such thing as free in America to like business partners and shit, and users have to advertise to you and shit. I got banned from Snapchat.
What'd you do?
I downloaded a third-party app to download some birthday nudes I got one year, and then they're like, you used a third-party app, you're banned. That was it.
Who are the nudes from, Devon?
Yeah.
His girlfriend at the time.
What, you then?
Yeah.
I don't know, just year. Pre-homeless. Let's leave it at that.
You know, I got banned from Snapchat for. I found pictures of sandworm pussy. Apparently, I got on some sort of weird like government secret.
What happened?
Like, before I knew it, there was someone going at my door trying to buy my silence in a shitload of spice. Like, it was weird. It was really.
Are you? Is that a Dune reference? I don't get it. I just stop. If someone makes another Dune reference, I'm gonna piss myself.
Speaking of Dune, fucking David's got a sandworm.
Oh, come the fuck! I'm gonna go pee. You know what? Just deal with it. Just deal with it. I gotta piss.
Okay, Adam, run down real quick. I don't have any thumpers. How do I deal with this fucking sandworm?
Run.
I am in my house. How do I run from a David Draymond on top of his fucking giant sandworm thrashes through the shield, releasing a bunch of spice into the air. David cackles and then leaves after the shield is gone, leaving Alexander in the spice. Okay, so I guess David's left for whatever fucking reason, and now my room is full of spice.
Now you're rich, yeah, let the spice flow, bud.
Yeah, but we don't have the technology to utilize this, do we? Not yet, anyway.
Just keep it safe.
Ah, shit, I'm breathing it in, dude.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, and have fun, then I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, shit. Dude, I'm seeing shit.
What are you seeing?
Oh, fuck, dude. I'm seeing a bunch of weird internet nerds all buying a bunch of fucking NFTs in my name and spreading them throughout the universe, burning down forest upon forest in a holy war of NFTs, all to make me rich.
And on that note, we'll see you next week. Fuck right off, all of you. Bye!
The future is pain! Make sure to like and subscribe.
The future is piss.